Family, the best way to run a cargo van business is to come into this business with the mindset of acquiring your own customers, your own clientele. A lot of people join this business based off the information that they've soaked up on the internet, right? And they think the best way to join this business and to start making money is to become a medical courier, or to do OTR work and go over the road state to state, or to stay local and get you a little contract so you can make it home every night, or to get you a dedicated route Monday through Friday so you got secure money coming in. But I'm here to tell you right now, all of that is cap. That is not the way. Now, granted, you can make a lot of money if you just have all of those options built up, right? If you got a couple local contracts, you got a couple apps, you got a couple dispatches, carriers taking you over the road, and you also do, a little dedicated route Monday and Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then you're in the game, right? You are now maximizing your options to make as much money as possible in your cargo van, as you should. But aside from that, let me give you an example of a barber, right? How a barber can have 50 to 100 different loyal customers that show up to him or her within every 1 to 3 months, right? So in every 1 to 3 months, you're going to have 100 to maybe even 200 people show up that are going to constantly come every 2 to 3 months, every 1 to 3 months to show you love, right? That's clientele. That's consistent passive income. That's consistent passive income. It's almost damn near residual if you build your clientele good enough. Even for landscaping services, you get out here, you do word of mouth, you post your flyers, you get on Facebook, you join groups, and you build your clientele one by one yard at a time. But within a year, you can look up, and now you just secured like 50 to 100 yards that you can always cut year round. Now you got a certain amount of money hitting your line. To give y'all a better example, right? I was doing a Lowe's delivery for the Freight app, and this was frequently, and this has happened to me a couple times, but this is the most recent, all right? So boom, bada boom, I'm delivering the items. I go ahead, I put it in the garage where the customer wants it, and she's like, hey, do you have a business card? I'm like, yes, of course, because at the time I was wearing my logo. You got me? I got the Gen Wealth Services logo. Make sure you get you some company logos, right? It can help you stand out, and to stand out makes you outstanding in this business. But anyways, I dropped it off. I put it in the garage. They were like, hey, do you have a business card? I'm like, of course. Hands the business card, number on it, etc. Ended up getting a DM on Facebook 2 days after that, and it was the same lady that I had delivered to, and she told me that she also had ordered another item from Lowe's, but she didn't have the capability of going to pick it up. She either didn't have the time, she didn't have the vehicle, she just didn't have the resources, and that's what I'm for. Just like you pick up the phone, you call DoorDash when you don't feel like taking your ass down the street to Wendy's. Yeah, pick up the phone and call me when you don't want to go ahead and get that lawnmower. But all in all, I sent her over a contract. I let her know what my rate per mile was. I let her know the distances that I drive. That way she didn't send me, to another state, etc. And we built that rapport. And I now have another client under my belt that DMs me pretty frequently and even texts my phone, I'd say about once or twice a month, when she has a delivery that she needs to get picked up and sent to her house. Now, imagine when I finally get to the point of me having 100 to 200 people hitting my phone every day like, hey, can you go pick this up for me, pick this up for me? You're making 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in a day at that point. You're delegating drivers, you're now hiring, you're now buying more cargo vans, you're putting yourself in a position to not need an app, to not need any other local contract to be a medical courier or to get a dedicated route or anything like that. You are the plug. At that point, you are the plug, and now you've built something that you can truly pass down, So yes, you want to get into business, you want to learn every avenue, every path that you can, whether it's OTR, medical contracts, local contracts, etc. Learn it all. But at the end of the day, understand that you're in position and you have something of your own. You have something that you can do just about anything you want to do with it because you have the space now. So don't just get out here and be simple-minded, closed-minded, right? Don't think small. Always think outside the box and put yourself in the best position as possible, family. And doing that means building your business from the ground up and kind of going out here and getting your own clientele. Whether you got to use TaskRabbit, whether you got to use Thumbtack, whether you got to get on Facebook, whether you got to get on TikTok, whether you got to get out here and start walking and hitting door to door. How bad do you want it, family?